Hi, I'm Adam, and I am going to DoorDash $1,000, invest along the way, and hopefully it helps me to that $1,000. I'm going to open up a SoFi account, but first I have to DoorDash. So let's go dashing and make that $1,000.
So first off, I got this really good order to go to this place and drop it off. So let's get that rolling. Nice and wet
Turn
today,
left onto West Main Street,
that's no fun,
State Route
but
153.
it's okay. I have my rain jacket on and I am dropping it off. This is my next order. It is a shop, $10
Drive
for 2
north.
miles,
Continue
so
for
that
1
is
mile.
pretty good. All the shopping is pretty quick and easy. There is this hair clip I had to find. It's kind of annoying because I don't know anything about hair clips, but it wasn't too bad, and I got it rolling. And let's head to the house, drop it off.
Turn right onto East Main Street, State Route 153.
It took about 15 minutes to
Continue
shop
for a
back,
half mile.
and then I had to wait in line, but not too bad, honestly.
All right, so this next order is pretty good, $12.70 for 4 miles, or about 5 miles. So I'm gonna head on in, grab all this stuff, and I did have to wait for a minute, so I did tell DoorDash that I was waiting. It's always good just to kind of cover your back. That way it doesn't accuse you for taking too long. All right, the next part of the order is grabbing some Pizza Hut, which I thought it was going to be pizzas, but it just turned out to be a bunch of wings. So let's drop that off, and we're going to head into the apartment complex here. All right, this next order, it wanted to throw on an additional order for $3 for 5 miles. Heck no.
Pulled in 60 bucks or so. Not a great day, but I mean, I was in and out doing other things, but we're going to take that money and we are going to invest it. So I'm going to open up a SoFi account and we're going to put that money to work, and let's reach that goal of $1,000.
All right, here I am. I am opening up the account. It's going to give me a claw game, which is kind of cool. Let's see if it is any good. I am in $0 at this point, and it gave me 10 bucks. Sweet, and it actually let me choose the stock that I wanted to buy. And of course, I'm using SoFi, so I'm going to reinvest in SoFi. It's a really good company, so I'm not mad about that. All right, it said if I signed up for their plus, which is 10 bucks, they would let me do another claw game. Got 20 bucks, so hey, shoot, I'm 20 bucks positive paying for it, so I'm not mad about that. And it gives you a list of stocks, and there was one that shined out to me at least, and that was Microsoft, so I'm going to use that. Last but not least, it let me open a crypto account, so I was kind of like, okay, I'll do that. And it actually turned out pretty good. It gave me $100.
All right, so hopefully you enjoyed the door dashing, and I'm not gonna lie, I deleted a bunch of film, and I'll be honest, that was really rough. The orders were really low, but I got through it, and I am funding my account. And I just wanted to talk real quick. I don't want to go into great detail because this is my first video, but just talking about the markets. So the most important thing that you can look at or know about is the major indexes. So it's going to be called the S&P 500. So that is probably the most important thing that you need to know. And I'm going to show on my SoFi account what that actually looks like. And there is the NASDAQ, and you may have heard it be called the QQQs.
All right, this is going to be the S&P 500. The S&P 500 should be companies you're familiar with because we all use these because they are companies that we rely on. And that's why this is a great investment, is people use all of these products. The next one's going to be QQQ, similar. This is a riskier investment, but typically in good times, it grows at a faster rate than QQQ. And also bad times, it has a higher drawdown as well. So You know, that's why you want to balance between these two.
All right, so historically, the S&P 500 is probably one of the best investments you can put money into. And why do I say that? Well, and maybe you know, um, it is kind of the cornerstone of all the best 500 companies, and it generally grows at a 10% annually. And these last couple of years, it's been fantastic. We've had 17% years, 20% years. So the S&P 500 has done great. And, you know, there's a lot of people out there that say, hey, where do I invest my money? And some people are like, hey, you should buy a house. And no, like the best way to grow your money is to invest money into the S&P 500. It is a great way to accumulate wealth. All right, so as far as my portfolio goes, I am basically making a trading account. So I'm not building a traditional, this is how you should invest in something like a Roth IRA or an IRA or a 401k. There might be pieces and parts, and I'll probably do a video later like this at the end of Door Dashing to kind of show you what would a good, balanced way to invest is. And honestly, there's all sorts of ways to do it. S&P 500 should be the cornerstone of your investment. So if there's anything that you would like to know further, and I'm going to go into more of how to do these things in later videos. Right now, I'm just focusing on just talking about some basic things, doing my door dashing and or my Instacarting, and trying to accumulate to that $1,000. That way I have something I can actually work with.